Hey, what is up, everyone? Jesse here. I just want to come on here today and I want to talk about something, and this is in regards to like friends and stuff, and just people in general, and things, and in life, and people getting involved in other people's business, and people pretending to be your friend to get their ways and stuff, and it aggravates me. So I kind of want to discuss it and get people's thoughts on this in the comments below. So, before I get started, if you have any input when I'm done, please type it in the comments below and let me know. I would love to hear your inputs and stuff. So, I've been thinking about this all day because it's been happening to me, and I've also witnessed this with other people, but it happened to me today, and it it's happened to me several times in my life. More recently, it's happened a lot, and I've also noticed it with other people, including family and friends and stuff. And it's just something I want to bring up because it frustrates me when I see this, and I just need to know the mentality of the people that do these things or say these things. So what I'm getting at is, like, you have friends in your life. Some of your friends are loyal to you, they're close to you, they're always by your side. They tell you like it is because that's the honest truth, and that's what a friend should be. A friend should be someone that could speak to you confidently, that could always be front with you, and truthful. And another aspect is, there's people that pretend to be your friend for whatever reason, and then they go ahead and they talk about you behind your back, and just things don't happen great after that. It's like, especially the fact when that person that's supposed to be your friend is talking crap about you to your other friend, like they're not gonna tell you about it. So it, it happened to me uh, just recently, and you know I ended up leaving work early for a certain reason, and then a certain person had to come out as soon as he found out why I left, when I left, and you know made a thing saying that, oh, I did the same thing and I still stayed, blah blah blah. Um, just all kinds of nonsense, all kinds of crap, saying that I'm never gonna move up in the company if I keep doing this, without having a full story of why I left early. So, I mean, this is a guy that's supposed to be my friend. He invites me to like cookouts and whatever and stuff, and you know, I just I don't get it. So I was told today he said all this stuff by several people, and I was very upset. I vented to another coworker whom calmed me down, which I was happy with, and I really thank him for letting me talk about it, because enough's enough. I've reached a point where it's like I'm ready to cut ties with certain people in my life because of stupid crap like this. And I've already cut ties with people in my life for, stupid reasons. Um, in my life, I've had friends that, like I said, that are loyal to me, that tell me like it is, that are always there. You know, they're the first people I go to when I need help. Um, you could use Will as a good example. I always go to him usually first when I need help with something or advice with something in relation to things. And I've had friends in my life that gave me a list of rules in order to be his friend still. I mean, I've had a plethora of friends, and some of them I've dismantled from my life, and I don't really care that they're not there anymore. But there's some in my life that I would be devastated if they were removed. Um, but then there's people that pretend to be your friend, like I said, and I just don't like it. I don't understand. And then in the same aspect, the same kind of people, um, it doesn't have to be a friend. It could be a family member. You could pretend, just because you're family doesn't mean you're loyal to your other family members. And this is a fact. Um, just because your blood doesn't mean your family. Uh, I've always thought that way, and I have family members that I don't really talk to. But that's just things that happen. I don't have any problems with my family. But what I'm trying to get at is there are family members that pretend, to love and care, but they're only looking out for themselves. And this is another thing. People always need to know everyone else's business, and I don't understand why. And this has to do with the scenario I gave earlier. Like, why is it anyone else's business but my supervisor why I was out, why I left early? It's nobody's goddamn business. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I was so aggravated. And part of my voice, it's nighttime, and my throat is just so dry in here, and it makes me sound like this. So bear with me. Um, anyway, back on track here. It's like people need to know other people's business all the time, and I don't understand. Like, why is it so important? Why do you have to go out of your way for mere minutes of a day, sometimes hours, to figure out what someone else is doing and why they did it? What is it going to benefit you? Please tell me. I want to know the answer to this. What mindset does it take to do this? When I go to work, I care about what I'm doing and what my fellow coworker in my area is doing. I don't care about anyone else because they have nothing to do with what I'm doing. And that should be the mindset for everybody, but it's not, because there's certain people that need to know everything, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, where it's family, friends. There's always somebody or multiple people that need to be in other people's business. And to get that business, they pretend to be your friend. They dive in deep. They figure out what's going on. They take that, go behind your back, and use that as ammunition against you. And I'm sick and tired of it. Whether it's me, whether it's my wife, whether it's friends, family, whatever, I see it all the time. And I don't understand why this happens. And it pisses me off when people do this to me. I shouldn't let it, but when it happens so often, it starts to penetrate the shield that you put up. They don't care either, because they're getting what they want. You're breaking. I'm not going to break for people. I'm going to be strong against these people. But it just infuriates me, and I just need to vent, and I'm venting now. And I would love people's opinions about this in the comments. But like I'm saying, it's like I don't understand why there needs to be any reason why. People need to know everything. They need to stick to busybody. That's the word for it. They need to be a busybody. They need to come in. They need to know the facts about everything about you, even if it's personal, and then they turn around and they use that as ammunition. Like yesterday, I left work early. I mentioned this earlier in this video. I left work early someone made a big deal out of it and used that and turned it around and flip-flopped it to make me look bad. And even my supervisor is pissed that this person did it. And I'm pissed. But whatever. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to go home and I know that I am better than that person. That I know I'm going to be moving up in the company. I'm going to get my paycheck at the end of the week. But they're going to sit there and be miserable. They're going to sit there and be pissed. And they're going to think of other things to do and try to figure out more information and use it against me and other people. It just bothers me that there's got to be someone always that needs to know everyone else's business and always has to have an input, even though they don't know any full information or story about anything. And this can be in regards to anything, not just me at work, not just it could be anything. It could be someone needing to know someone else's business about what they're doing with their lives, where they sleep, where they eat, who they talk to on the phone. It's like, why do you need to know this? You're a grown person. Let the other grown person be a grown person. You don't need to be there to direct them. You don't need to know every aspect of their life, and they do not need your input, nor do they care, especially when it's negative and sarcastic. Excuse me. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm going to use another example. There's this guy. This is not at work. This is in life. There's this guy and this girl that always need to know this third person's business all the time. They always have to have a comment on where she sleeps, when she works, who watches her kid. They always have to have an input on them. They always have to have some kind of comment. They always need to know what this person is doing. And I do not fucking know why. And I do not understand what benefit it is to them. Worry about your own problems. Worry about your own lives. Stop worrying about everyone else. That's all I am saying. That's all I'm frustrated with. And like I said, I'm sorry about my voice right now. But I'm just so irritated by this, and I've seen this more so in the last year than I have ever in my life. It happens to me at work, it happens to me at home, it happens to people outside my house, it happens to people outside my family, it happens to my friends, and I see it all the time. And I know I keep repeating it, but it's a point that I'm going to keep stressing because it is reality, and I am tired of it. I go to work every day like everyone else, except for I do it different. I go there happy. I go there with a smile on my face, and I try to have fun with my coworkers. You know? But there's always that one person that doesn't like the happiness. They have to make other people miserable like them. And they do stupid crap like this. They need to know your business. They need to always have an input. They always have to complain. It's just frustrating to me. And I'll keep saying it over and over again. It is frustrating to me because it is frustrating to me. And I'm not just saying this to start problems. I'm saying this because it's the facts. This is what I see every day. Whether it's in person or on social media. I see it on social media all the time. Especially with government related things. There's always one person that has to push this one thing just to get someone else going. They do it all the time and I see it. There's always one person that needs to make a comment on someone's post about what they think is right and it's the solid answer, and they come with all this paragraph worth of stuff, paragraphs upon paragraphs upon paragraphs of stuff they post. You think I'm gonna sit there and read 5 paragraphs in a Facebook comment? You're fucking high. It's not gonna happen. Don't worry about what I'm posting. Don't worry about what I'm saying. You don't need to write a novel about why I'm wrong, why you're right, and why your opinion is the only correct one. I mean, there's different platforms that these scenarios happen. It's unlimited. Text, social media, in person. I don't get it. I would love to know what the mindset and what the meaning and what the purpose of doing this is. Mind your own business. If you want to be my friend, then be my friend. Don't pretend to be my friend just to go and talk crap about me. Make me look bad. And need to know what I'm doing 24/7. What someone else is doing 24/7. Just live your life. Come to work, make your paycheck, work your area, do your job. Go home, worry about you and your family. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what my wife's doing. Don't worry about what my cousins are doing. Don't worry about my brother. Don't worry about my sisters. Don't worry about anything but your own family. What does mine mean to you? What does mine have to do with you? Nothing. So I hope I've made my point. That's all I have to talk about. I appreciate you if you've listened all the way to this point. I know I repeated myself a couple times, but it's just one of those moments where, I'm just so frustrated and flustered by this. Repeating is just a soothing method and it makes me feel better. So if you guys have any comments, inputs, please write it in the comment section. I'm going to post this on Facebook as well. Please comment in the comment section below. And I really want to know what you guys think. I want to know why people think this way, why people do these things. I just don't get it. I never will get it. I never will understand. And to end this video, I'd like to say thank you for watching. If you could subscribe and give this video a like as well if you liked what I'm saying, I really appreciate it. If you want to dislike it, go right ahead and dislike it. I accept all opinions. So with that being said, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you for reaching it this far. And I will catch you next time with another video, and hopefully my voice is sounding better. But tonight it's just not. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time with another video.